Honorable Alberts.
Thank you, Chair. Minister, Chairperson Fabs. Minister, we know South Africa finds itself in uncertain international economic waters. We do not have control over many of those factors. This means that we will have to exercise utmost care and wisdom in exerting influence over the local factors over which we do have control. Considering our challenges in fighting the scourge of poverty by pushing back unemployment, we need to ensure that we do the right things in accordance with economic lessons learned from history. Eerstens verdien die departement 'n pleintjie vir die skep van die een-stop besigheidsinisiatief met die oogmerk om beleggings in die land te vergemaklik. Indien hierdie inisiatief effektief uitgevoer geword, sal dit 'n groot rol speel om beleggings veral van die buiteland te vergroot vir Suid-Afrika. There is, however, a prerequisite to the success of the one-stop shop, and that is the creation of policy certainty on property rights. One of the reasons that Mauritius has become so successful is that the Hindu majority, upon Mauritius becoming independent, did not expropriate the minority French landowners' sugar farms, but instead cooperated to ensure favorable sugar exports to Europe. We must likewise strive to find economic models of cooperation in South Africa between different types of property owners and communities whereby value is unlocked, job creation takes place, and inevitably a majority of people become property owners themselves in the end. Daar is egter ook ander aspekte van die departement wat aandag verdien. Eerstens, dit is bekend dat die beleggingsbeskermingswet nie met oop arms deur die internasionale beleggersgemeenskap verwelkom is nie. Die Amerikaanse Handelskamer het dit op rekord geplaas dat 1,35 triljoen rand se beleggings in die balans hang weens die wetgewing. Dit is daarom van groot belang om daardie wet se effekte te toets en te monitor en kennis te neem van enige nuwe effekte in die toekoms. Tweedens, verskeie instansies verdien goeie begrotings om hulle werk na behoore te verrig. Hier word veral gekyk na die Nasionale Verbruikerskommissie en die Verbruikerstribunaal wat nie genoeg fondse het nie en te min personeel. Thirdly, we requested the department to continuously monitor the effectiveness or not of the current BBBE regime and its black industrialist program. There exists much skepticism about the ability of the state to properly prescribe to the market who must be winners and losers without unintended consequences that might harm the economy. We have seen in horror one of those consequences in the form of state capture by a certain family. Last year I quoted the ANC's 1994 policy document that said the following on affirmative action. If badly managed, we will simply redistribute resentment, damage the economy, and destroy social peace. We believe that the BBBE has now reached that point. Perhaps, can I have some protection, please? State capture is the ANC not doing its job and protecting corrupt people like the Guptas and incompetent people like you sitting there and shouting at me. That is state capture. But you will find out in this election that you will lose the control over the state that you have at the moment. It will be the beginning of your end.
Honorable Albert.